G'day, this is Jason here from Forex Trading Watchdog, and today we're looking at the pound dollar 4-hour chart. As you can see up here at the top of the screen, 4 hours, and I believe the last trade we covered was a few weeks back, which was over here. If we were to draw a line from here to here and from here to here, we had an entry down here and up it went. I already showed you that trade. And now I'm going to show you this trade. Okay, and this trade is a regular bearish divergence. So we draw the lines in from here. We have a high and a higher high on the price chart. And we have a high and a lower high on the indicator of choice, which is the OSMA. And I put a red arrow there, okay, to show our entry point, which would have been, okay, which I'll make the chart bigger. Our entry point would have been right here, okay, at the opening of this candle right here. So if we measure, our stop would have been 112 pips, and it went down 100 to here, and it came back up. It kind of went sideways, came a little lower, 154. And as you can see, we hit 210 pips, which we're just shy of our target of 10 pips. So, obviously we hit the first target. If you're running, 2 lots and you close half of it at the 1-to-1 win-loss ratio, which was 112 pips, and you'd look probably to close, the other second lot of your order, once we hit this 210 here, and only missing it by 10 pips. Anyway, we almost would have hit our 2-to-1 win-loss ratio right here, okay? So, now let's put the Fibonacci on here and see what it tells us. So we would have taken it from this low. Oh, this is a new platform. I've switched computers like 2-3 times in the last week. It's just been a nightmare with computers for me, but what can you expect, right? It's been 9 years that I ran the other one, and it worked really, really well. I just found out in the end it was overclocking, which I never set, but I think it was set from default to overclock. It was built as like a gaming machine, but I'm not a gamer. And I just wanted a really rock-solid machine, and it proved to be a very rock-solid machine. Because it lasted 9 years. Okay, but anyway, so I have a new machine now. It's not quite as good, but I put some heavy-duty fans on it, put a cooler on the chip, so it's running nice and cool right now, about 28 degrees, which is really good. Better than 50 degrees. You always want to keep your computer chips cool so they can do all their tasks very quickly without overheating and blowing up your machine. Anyway, it's been a nightmare with computers for me lately, but what can you do? So anyway, price came down to the 61.8, our magic 3 levels here, 61, 50, and 38. Came to it, bounced off, and came back up. And then basically came down and pushed further, almost down to the 100%. And as you can see, it looks like, this was a buy fake, and they got people buying in here, and they slammed it down. You got people buying in here, they slammed it down, and slammed it down, and slammed it down, because they want people to go long so they can take them short, so they can steal their money. That's what trading's all about. It's a game. Again, they got people buying in here again, and look at the wick here. They just sold off like bahukas, whatever a bahuka is. And as you can see, I bet you now it's probably gonna, I don't know for sure, but to me, it looks like they're gonna take it lower now through these lows over here from December, from around Christmas time. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is Jason from Forex Trading Watchdog.